Good morning. Good morning. I don't know why that took a second for it to transition. Carla Marie's getting set up. What's wrong there?
I don't have the shot glasses.
Oh, yeah, we're going to need those. Oh, speaking of shot glasses, what?
You
Yes.
are what is the bartender's bitch called?
I'm not even going to address that.
Barback. You didn't clean the shaker. There's definitely soap in there. I didn't have enough time.
No, I rinsed it off the other day.
It was in the sink.
Oh, then one of your cats dropped it in there. That ain't my problem. Level 5 of the hype train is complete. Thank you very much to everyone who contributed to that as we kick off today's show. Now, I want everyone, and this is, if you're watching on YouTube, you won't be able to do this, but I added an extra emote yesterday just to see how many we still had. So if you go into the emote section, if you're a subscriber, there should be a new shot glass. I want to see how that looks on the screen, so feel free to throw that in there. Also, as Carla Marie goes to get the shot glasses so we can celebrate the shot or the hype train, make sure you enter today's giveaway. It's a instant studio kit from our friends at Young Nails / my cousins at Young Nails. Those shot glasses look pretty cool. What do you guys think? And I'll put it on the screen here so that the people on YouTube can see it later. Did you see our new shot glasses, Carla Marie? They look pretty cool.
Whoa.
And there's one that's called a rave glass, and it
How
just
does
switches
that
color.
happen?
It's a thing that you can do in Twitch. So
Good morning.
good. Right before the stream started, I heard Carla Marie yell from the bathroom.
My makeup palette, I knocked it over.
So is there makeup everywhere?
No, it somehow didn't shatter into pieces.
That's good.
It was like flipped over, and I was like, oh no.
Is the makeup palette the thing? It looks like the little art kit you used to get, right? And it's got the little cakes.
Yes.
Are those called cakes?
You know, they're called palette. Well,
No, the palette is the
pots.
whole
They're
thing.
Called pots,
They're called
I believe.
pots?
Yeah.
Well, the pot would be the thing you put the cake in. Like, what is the block of makeup called?
Makeup.
No, it's got to have a better name than that. Someone, maybe created by Cooper. Someone's got to know. What, created by Cooper is in like the nail world. I feel like maybe there's some crossover there. Let's see. Thank you, Carla Marie, for the Cameo video. That's Hill from Philly.
Damn, I didn't make the connection that it was you.
So who'd you think you were doing a video for?
Hillary. But I didn't know he didn't like so.
Oh, they're called pans, by the way, says Helgene.
Pans. Pots are like I know Mac calls the concealer little pots. They're pot like
Mac, like the company
Mac
in
makeup.
Macy's.
Mac in Macy's, yeah.
Right? They always have the counter in Macy's.
Nordstrom, but I don't think
No, so I knew them as being in
Mac.
Macy's because I would know people. I knew people that worked there.
But I don't think they're in Macy's. Mac isn't in Macy's, it's in Nordstrom.
Maybe they're in all department stores
Maybe
in the
they used
makeup
to-
section.
No.
They're 100% in
No.
Macy's.
They might actually be in Macy's too.
They are 100%.
Am I quiet as in like low or just quiet as a human?
The answer is never to both. Oh, gel pots for gel nails. No
Yeah.
idea about makeup.
Yeah, so Mac has their concealer is sold in like these separate little containers, and they're called pots, from what I remember. They are in
Angela in Spokane, thank you very much. Mac was in Macy's in Spokane.
Hey,
Let's see.
it's
They're definitely in Macy's tones, says Bri from Arizona. Is it Bri or Bri?
I think it's Bri.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't know, but so anyway,
It is Bri. Yeah.
so I'm in I'm on Cameo. I signed up. Like Cameo reached out. Like they have a team of people that reaches out. Like they're essentially account executives.
Oh, it's Brie. Crap. Sorry about that.
Like the cheese.
My favorite cheese.
You won't forget.
Oh,
that.
we got to take the shot real quick before you can. We'll talk about Cameo in a second. And I'm also going to put this on the screen. Here we go. So things we're talking about today, we've got Is Wordle Dead? That's an article that came across my screen today. Are you responsible if your friend cheats? We're going to talk about that, and I'll explain why. It's not one of my friends, thankfully. And then we're going to have a debate. Is this mom being unreasonable? And the reason we're going to debate it is because this specific mom decided to ask the internet if she's being unreasonable, which gives us the opportunity to debate it.
I got to two-hand it because it's wet.
And at the same time, don't forget. Just do it away from the microphone for a second. I got to do an announcement. Don't forget, we do have the instant studio kit from our friends at Young Nails. Carla Marie is going to put that on the screen in a second. This is up for grabs today. In the kit, You've got base coat, top coat, combo file / buffer, orange wood sticks. I don't even know what that means. Nail wipes, table towel, tip display stands.
Okay.
Ooh, toenail clippers.
No one wants you to read what's in a box.
But the whole kit is up there. All you've got to do is type in ! And the word enter, and you are entered to win 3 times more likely to win if you are a subscriber, and we will do the drawing in about 40 minutes here. 8:55 on the West Coast, 11:55 on the East Coast.
I will say we have another one of those boxes, and I kind of want to keep it for myself.
I feel like you know people at Young Nails. You could probably just reach out.
I'm gonna.
And say like, hey, can I get one for myself?
I'm gonna. Okay, wait.
Yes.
There was something. Oh, we need you to cue up the birthday song.
Oh, whose birthday is it? What?
Hill from Philly.
Oh.
Wait, Eat, Sleep, Nails, Repeat is here.
Also, a very special birthday to our friend Richie, who is celebrating his birthday today. De Bear, yeah.
What?
So happy birthday to Richie. I think he's working, so he's not watching this, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you watched our stories from Stagecoach, Richie was there for much of it. Now, before we get into your OnlyFans page, no, what is it?
Cameo.
Cameo
I wish
page.
I'm really going to do
Let's take the shot.
I think we should.
Throw some shot glass emotes in there. Thank you, everyone who supported. Woo! That was stronger than the other day. Did it ferment longer? Mm-hmm. Ooh, first time chat from, hold on, scroll down. Go the other way. You're ruining my first time chat shout out, Carla Marie. Lisi_P.
And Eat, Sleep, Nails.
Eat, sleep, nails, repeat. Eat, sleep, nails, repeat.
Okay. That was actually really good.
It was good. Strong shot, but very good. Thank you for entering the contest. Now, OnlyFans. Let's hear about it.
I honestly think we should do OnlyFans.
There are non-porn creators and
No.
non-boob creators on OnlyFans.
But I don't think anyone that actually watches Twitch, if we did go that route, it would be strangers.
It might be.
Do you know how?
I've thought about Patreon.
No. No, I'm not doing any more work.
No. So the idea, and I'll throw this in there, and this is an informal poll. Just give us a thumbs down. Actually, put a shot glass in if you like this, and put the emote of Carla Marie's face if you don't like this idea. Why? Because you're anti this idea already.
Open a window in here. Are you hot?
I'm not.
I didn't put deodorant on this morning.
So Patreon is a service you can use, and I believe through our podcast platform that we work with, we can build it in there so you wouldn't have to do much extra. But Patreon is a service or a platform where you can subscribe to creator content. Mm-hmm. So whether it's videos or audio, a lot of people do video podcasts or audio podcasts on Patreon, and you subscribe at a monthly rate.
And then it's ad free.
Usually ad free.
Yeah.
So I was thinking what we could put is a free version of our podcast, the morning show podcast, and then a Patreon version that has no ads at all, and people could subscribe for like $5 a month. And we don't have a huge amount of ads to begin with.
Not yet.
But as it grows, who knows? Maybe Acast will go the iHeart route and jam in 87 minutes of ads into a 90-minute podcast.
But we'll see.
But just an idea.
Anyway, I'd rather do OnlyFans because I get to just post photos of myself and make money.
What would you post, though?
That's essentially what I'm doing on Instagram, but with less clothes.
Yeah, but Instagram is free. What would you post on OnlyFans?
I'm unsure.
Okay.
But
so I know what we'd post on Patreon if we had one.
But I do know is that I have what OnlyFans needs, or what makes
Boobs?
money on OnlyFans. Yeah.
Yeah, but people have OnlyFans pages for their feet.
Yeah, I'll do feet.
Let's see. Why did Made by Erica respond Fiverr? Because I was on Fiverr for a long time yesterday.
Someone asked, what is the website you use for $5 graphics or something?
Oh, we actually were using it yesterday. We commissioned some people to make some graphics for us for this very channel.
Martha, would I really post my boobs? Probably not. But my feet, yeah. Knees. Is there a market for knees?
Fred the Mailman said, not paying to see Tone's bones. Tones Bones on OnlyFans.
Is that your porn name? Tones the Bone?
No, isn't your porn name supposed to
No,
be where
it's
you grew
stupid.
up and like your first
I
pet
can't.
or something?
If I see like one more meme like that, I'm gonna gag.
Why?
Because that has been
What a
like-
weird reaction to something so harmless.
no, because it's been like around since like it was like chain emails would go around.
Yeah.
In like the 90s that were like your porn name, your stripper name is your street and your dog's name.
Oh, it's your street and your middle name.
it's
Or
your
your middle name first and your street second.
it's your first pet's name and your street.
So I'd be Ice Glenn. Oh no, I'd be Thumper Glenn. Because I had a rabbit first. I think that was my first pet that I remember. So I'd be Thumper Glenn.
Okay, maybe it's funny because I've never heard that.
That's pretty good. Thumper Glenn is a good
I'm
name.
not saying mine because my street name is super specific. So
Although I don't remember my street in Clifton. Actually, the first place I lived, I believe, was Hasbrook Heights. But I was like, I think I was an infant then, and then we quickly moved to Clifton. So I don't remember my street
Well, it's not fun.
first or second street because I lived in an apartment in Clifton and then a house.
My first pet that I owned myself was Max and Caroline, and my street at the time was 15th or 14th.
So it'd be
Max,
Caroline 15th?
14th Ave Northwest.
Max 15 is good, but you sound like a robot. Like you'd be like C3PO's best friend. Here's what I want to do because I saw Fred in the chat put his porn name based on
here we
those
go.
criteria.
This
Bam
is-
Bam Gary. So everyone put yours in there.
This
We've
is
got
what we
over
stooped
100
to.
people in the chat.
This is what we stooped to.
No, this is our chainmail for
I know,
today.
I know. Okay, I do like that, but it feels very cheap radio to me to do this.
Well, we're not
just
we're not
saying.
asking people to call us.
We should do a cheap radio segment of the day. What was the one that was like, we were like, really? This is what someone's doing?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh my
There's-
God, we should do that. We're doing it from now on.
What do you mean?
Cheap radio segment of the day. Like,
Let me explain something, Carla Marie. So you said it was stupid, right? But we got a first time chat from is it Josie Danny. So our cheap whatever, the idea that you hate that made you want to gag before made someone chat for the first time.
what is their name? Oh, Muggsy Hopkins.
Muggsy Hopkins sounds like an
Sounds-
old school gangster.
I was gonna say like a old school like investigator.
No, it sounds Muggsy Hopkins sounds like someone Nucky Thompson from Boardwalk Empire would be friends
Okay,
with.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, you talk to Muggsy?
What,
Says the
what is
coppers are
that
coming.
name? Like, was that an actual name or a nickname back? In the
Muggsy?
day? Yeah,
I'm not 74 years old. I have no idea.
74. My dad's
How-
77.
How old do you have to be to have a friend named Muggsy? Like a real life, not a pet.
Should we
a
call my
friend.
dad and ask him if he has a friend?
You
name?
should.
Okay.
What are your dad's friends' nicknames that you can think of? Like, does he have any old school Jersey Italian,
I know there's
like,
like
Tony Two Times, something like that? Does he have one of those guys who gets the paper?
no, he like his friends are like Vinny. Oh no, I guess maybe, but I can't think on the spot right now. So Puffy White Rock,
Puffy White Rock is fun.
Thor. Your first animal's name was Thor.
By the way, Josie said she is Italian American. Maybe that's why Muggsy is.
Okay, we still have
The
to talk
name.
about Cameo because that's how this.
Oh
Started.
yeah, we're gonna talk about OnlyFans and Cameo.
And then we'll call my dad. Anyway, quick.
No, call your dad now.
Oh, well, I wanted to tease calling my dad.
No, we're not radio. We just do things, you know. What am I? Oh, I gotta turn the Bluetooth on. Make sure you're connected to Bluetooth, Carla Marie.
It is. It's always. It automatically connects randomly.
It's now discoverable. You're not connected.
Oh, hold on. Don't talk yet. Wait, you're going to be live on Twitch, so don't say bad things. Okay, what'd you say? Dad?
Yes.
Oh, I have a question. You're live on Twitch. Do you have a friend named Muggsy, or have you ever known anyone named Muggsy in your life?
No, not Muggsy, no.
But isn't Muggsy like an old school gangster name?
Yeah, there's a Muggsy Malone. There's Bugsy, not Muggsy.
Oh, you said.
Bugsy Malone.
Do you know a Bugsy?
No, I knew a guy named Buzz, B-U-Z-Z.
What is that?
He knew a guy named Buzz.
What was at the end?
B-U-Z-Z.
Oh, B-U-Z. Oh, you spelled it. Okay.
Okay.
So
well,
but the question I
said
had was
Aldrin?
because Carla Marie said you might have a friend named Muggsy, and then I asked if you have any friends with like fun like Goodfellas type nicknames, like Tony Two Times or anyone like that?
No, we got a guy named JV. One guy called Dapper.
Oh, Dapper.
Dapper is a good one.
Dapper's a good one. Was his actual name Dan?
His name, that was George's nickname,
Oh.
Carla.
I love
We
George.
called
Dapper
him
George.
Dapper. Tommy Ciradella was PC. Patty Palini, we called him the Weasel because he was little.
Well,
He didn't grow. 1 year he grew 2 inches in one of the summers. We had a guy named Midge. He was a real short guy named Johnny LaFaso.
so you
His
called him
nickname was Midge.
Midge. That's good. That's not.
I like what was the last one before Midge? Oh, Weasel.
Yeah,
Wait,
Dapper.
Weasel.
Weasel.
That was Patty's nickname,
Okay. All right.
amongst other things.
Amongst other things. We probably don't want to know what those
No,
other things
we
were.
were good.
No.
Okay, well, we're
No.
going to go back to the show. Don't forget to call the people about my shade.
I already did. They ordered it.
Okay, good. Thanks.
All right. You know what we're doing with this box, Mommy said?
What box do you have there?
Oh, the
You got
box.
to ship something?
Yeah, we're waiting for a listener to respond with their address. I'll let you know when she does.
You got it.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. So long, yeah.
Bye.
Oh, you didn't get a love you.
It's okay. I don't. Maybe I don't deserve it yet.
I'm so, when he first picked up the phone, I thought he was gonna be like, "What?" or "What's wrong?" But he was like, "Good morning, Carla Marie," as if he was live on the show. I think they get it now.
I've got to figure out why the phone only comes through. Well, you're only getting it in one headphone.
I guess so. It was only right.
Yeah, I was getting my left. That's really weird. We'll figure that out. I just saw Megs enter to win today's giveaway, which is an instant nail kit from our friends at Young Nails / my cousins Habib and Greg from Young Nails. So if you want to do that, exclamation point and the word enter to join. Now, on to your OnlyFans.
Okay. Also, wait, there was what I was going to say. That. Oh, B Delp said my husband's name is Vinny, and he has a friend named Guido, which made me think of
My favorite thing from Orlando.
yeah. So
Okay, so I guess we have to push
Disney.
back.
Disney. You don't say.
Well, no, we weren't
Orlando.
at Disney for this one.
That was
technically.
at Disney.
No,
Please don't.
that was at the Swan Restaurant, wasn't it? Where was it?
First of all, the Swan Restaurant is on Disney property. Second, we were at the Contemporary Resort, which is a Disney
Okay,
hotel.
so it was at Disney, which happens to be in Orlando,
like,
and
it
we're gonna
hurts.
have to push the OnlyFans conversation back an extra 30 seconds. So, one of my favorite things, and my brother can confirm this, is Italians in New York and New Jersey, and I guess Florida as well. They have these made up words that they claim are Italian, right? Like mozzarella instead of mozzarella. And when you tell someone from New York or New Jersey or Connecticut or Florida that the foods they often eat and the words they often say are not actually Italian, they will almost fight you to the death.
Right. At this point in my life, I'm like, yeah, I get it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm
So-
not going to say, can I have the mozzarella?
So one of my favorite things was when we got to this restaurant, the Contemporary.
It was breakfast.
It was breakfast. It was the last meal we were going to have in Orlando. And Carla Marie's family is very much your prototypical Italian-American, 3 generations in. What are you? 4?
I'm 3rd. It's funny, though, because it was my brother and his family, and they are, I would say, like, not least Italian,
Fringe
but like,
Italian?
They are like they don't like buy into it.
Well, they're not like your sister
No.
or your mom or your dad,
No.
who are very much Italian-American from New Jersey. We had a server whose name was Guido, clearly from Italy.
But his name tag said Orlando, which I thought was interesting, but he had a very thick Italian
Yeah.
accent.
And my favorite thing was Carla Marie's, and there were a lot of favorite parts of this trip, but my favorite part was the very last day at breakfast, Carla Marie's niece, Alexa, ordered an omelet with mozzarella.
Which is-
and Guido from Italy responded, "So you want the mozzarella?" I was just like, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. And one of the things my brother used to say when he worked at Italy, which is a pretty fancy Italian, some of the restaurants there are very fancy.
But I'm saying it's not like
It's multiple Italian
Yeah,
restaurants
yeah,
and an
yeah.
Italian market in one
Yeah.
structure. And he used to work at Pizza Pasta. which was, I believe, one of their fine dining restaurants.
It was a walk-up counter.
No, that was the other place he worked at.
Pizza Pazza is a walk-up counter.
All right, we'll ask him later. We'll ask him. Maybe one of my brothers is in here. And he used to say that when Italian Americans, specifically from like the outer boroughs and New Jersey, would come to the restaurant, they would order things that oftentimes they're, thank you, Mishi taught me, my cousin said Pizza Pasta is a restaurant. They would order things that they were used to their grandma making for like Sunday dinner, right? Family Sunday dinner. But those meals were not actual Italian meals
Or on the menu.
that this restaurant serves. And they would insist on getting it made. And my brother, as the manager, would have to oftentimes go to the tables and be like, listen, I know that you've been told your whole life that this is chicken parm is not an Italian meal.
No, it's not. That's why my parents did not love the food in Italy.
Yeah, which is crazy because when you grow up and your family tells you that this is the food of our people, right? And then you go to the motherland and they don't serve any of that food, it's got to be a trip.
No. I think a lot of it comes from the fact that, like, when they came here, they had to find, when they, like, emigrated here, they had to find substitutions for not the speaking part. That's just, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Mozzarella.
I don't know. I don't know where. Like, I would love to see the moment in time that happened. The mozzarella to mozzarella.
They just started chopping off the end of words.
I don't know. I think they were like rushing. Maybe people from New York talk fast and they were like, oh, we got to talk fast. I don't know. But like so many of the things, like finding substitutions. I mean, that's any culture will tell you this about going to another country. You find substitutions, then you recreate new things. And that's what we become used to. So when you go back to Italy and you eat the fresh version of everything, it doesn't taste as good because it's not loaded with sugar. But my sister, when she and her husband went to Italy on her honeymoon, said it was the best food she's ever had. You can literally feel like you're eating clean. She's like, you don't feel sick after eating.
You don't fall into a coma.
Their portions aren't insane. She's like, there's no gluten in anything. She's like, you would love it here. And I'm like, going back to the motherland.
Yeah, you got gabagool, mozzarella. What's another one? Oh, what's galamad?
Galamad.
Instead of calamari?
Which is
Carla Marie.
the most insane thing of my entire life is that I have been Carla Marie my whole life. In New Jersey, fried squid is called galamad, but it's spelt calamari, M-A-R-I.
Which I don't know, what is that in actual Italy? We need to get an actual Italy Italian.
Mari means, I believe, means fried. I believe.
Okay.
Ricotta?
Ricotta? Yeah.
Ricotta. So when I came here and I would tell people my name is Carla Marie, they'd be like, like calamari. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, it took me very long time.
Mari is C, apparently.
But
I don't know. I don't know Italian.
I don't know Italian either.
Fried in Italian is
Frito.
Frito.
Thank you.
I love this chat.
Learning so much today. So, yeah, my family did not believe me that people here, when I would say my name, would say calamari, and then it actually happened in front of my parents.
This is one we didn't say. I've heard ganol for cannoli.
Yeah, ganol.
Which is crazy because normally the Italian Americans just change the end of the word.
No. All C's are G's normally.
Really?
Like Coca-Cola, gabagool.
Yeah. Why is that?
I think it does have a slight sound.
To the actual
yeah,
Italian?
so like in Jersey, it's like official.
Can you find do you have any like family members still in Italy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, on 23andMe, I got plenty.
No, like that you actually know.
No.
Did you ever like research why like the mob was such an Italian thing in New York, New Jersey?
No, why?
So one of the
There's
reasons
a reason.
is apparently Mussolini, when he took over Italy, shipped all of the criminals to America.
Genius.
So it's not like they came here and then started a life of crime.
They were already
Oftentimes they were already crime syndicates that had networks in Italy, and they were just exported to America because Mussolini cleared out all the jails.
So
he literally took prisoners, put them on boats, and pushed them over to America.
Similar to what Rudy Giuliani did as mayor of New York City, except they weren't criminals. They were just homeless people, and he shipped them to California.
Yeah. Same idea.
That happened.
Now, on to Carla Marie's OnlyFans, because we still have a whole slew of things we've got to get to, and we do have our giveaway. You want to bring the box over here, Carla Marie? Young Nails, instant
Carol, hold
studio.
the bottom. It's heavy.
Young Nails Instant Studio Kit. All you got to do is type in exclamation point and the word enter, and we will do that drawing right around 8:55 on the West Coast.
Okay.
OnlyFans. Go for it.
So years ago, someone from the app Cameo reached out to me and was like, hey, we'd love to get you on Cameo. Like, at the time, I think other people from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show were on there. So they're like, your friends at Elvis Duran in the Morning Show are on here. I'm like, no one wants to pay for a video of me. Like, it's stupid. So I went back and forth with them, and
so they asked you to join.
They asked me to join, and I was like, because if they get you to sign up, I believe they make a commission off of you.
Like their salespeople?
Yeah. So I said no. And then fast forward probably 4 years later, and they reached out again, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll sign up.
Okay.
Took me months to do it because I just kept putting it off. But I finally signed up like a few months ago, and I did get a request a few months back, but like they didn't put anything in there as to what to say. And I was like, it's pointless for me to do this video. So I didn't do it. But I did get a request this week from Hill from Philly, her husband, Scott. And I was like, and it was about her birthday, and it had all these things that I could actually talk about. Had I known it was her, I would have said even more things.
So what is first off, what is your price? What's your asking rate?
I think it's like $15. But I said,
and what do you do? What if they're like, hey, can you send me a video dancing with your cats?
No, I won't dance. I'll show you my cats.
Okay.
That's not what I was doing. I think my price is $15.
And for what? A video
A
of you saying whatever they ask you to say.
Yeah. Let's see. But I made $11.20.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But I said to Anthony yesterday, I'm like, should I just find out who these people are and just send them a video? I was like, I feel weird taking people.
But if someone asks for a Cameo, then you can complete what they ask for. So how do people find you on Cameo if they would like a video from the one and only Carla Marie?
I hate it. Like, I don't like, I'm not comfortable with this.
Sarah from Fort Lauderdale said 15 or 50?
15.
Like 1-5. So what do people do to find you? They'd have to download the Cameo app
and search Carla Marie. My friend Colleen and I got Sam from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, Brian Baumgartner from The Office for her birthday one year.
What does a guy like that run?
You did too. The three of us did. It was $200 for her 30th birthday from the three of us.
And how long is that video?
I think mine was definitely under 30 seconds. I don't think there is an amount that it has to be. But we sent him a photo of Sam as him for Halloween.
Cameo is a cool idea. I know that at my friend Steve's wedding, the best man got a video from a baseball player to play at Steve's wedding because it was like a sign. There was a backstory to it. Someone had asked if Pikachu is our show mascot.
No.
I mean, in a weird way, a little bit.
What?
We're working on an actual show mascot, though.
We are. Okay, Fiona the Hippo for $209. How?
What does Fiona the Hippo do? Oh, there's a whole animals page.
Stop it.
That's a little ridiculous.
There was.
But hopefully that money goes to, the animal.
Right. So for Father's Day, I was like, I don't want to buy my dad something. Like, I know he doesn't need things. I'm going to get him a Cameo. So I started searching, old Yankees, and they were, hundreds of dollars. Oh, yeah. And my sister was like, he will have no idea what this is when you play it for him. Stop. And I was like, I don't know. So I ended up not doing it. And then I showed him, and he was like, yeah, I would have known what was happening.
So there is a little discussion here, Carla Marie, as to whether or not your OnlyFans page is too cheap. So Sarah from Fort Lauderdale and Angela in Spokane both think you are selling yourself short at $15.
Okay, well, you have to realize that it takes me under 2 minutes to do it.
No, you're supposed to upsell. Oh my God, it's such a arduous task. Yeah, if there's a hippo on there for $200, hippos can't even read or speak.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you guys know there's an office expo in New Jersey on August 6th and August 7th called DunderCon? That's pretty cool.
We're talking about Cameo. He keeps saying OnlyFans. OnlyFans price would be 10 times more.
Yeah, it is Cameo. But moving on from Carla Marie's Cameo onto the things we actually have on the screen. It's taken us 37 minutes to get there.
We can't do all of it today.
We could probably. Well, the Wordle one is quick. So from the Charlotte Observer, I believe, was the publication that put this trash out there. Yeah, the Charlotte Observer. Is Wordle dead? Data from Google reveals the game is not as popular as it used to be. Well, you know what, the Charlotte Observer? Neither are you, because you're a newspaper.
No, it's not. Well, who
I'm
said
offended.
Who put out the information?
The Charlotte Observer.
No, there was a survey. Data from Google.
Data from Google, yeah.
Okay. I don't do Wordle anymore. It was shortly before the New York Times bought it, and that's when I was like, I'm out. I don't believe in corporate America.
So I have now.
I don't care. I'm kidding. I subscribe to the New York Times.
I had slowed down with Wordle for a little bit, but then when we were at Stagecoach, I was talking to our friend Richie, who's celebrating his birthday today, and he was saying how he plays it every night, or he plays it every morning. I was doing it at night, and that's how we started talking about it. And I am now on a 72-day streak of Wordle. I have not missed a day.
Have you lost?
No, 72 in a row. My percentage is like 96% now.
I'll tell you when the magic died for me. The
When?
day I first lost, and I blame you.
You lost because you didn't get the word.
No, you had the chance to throw me a life raft.
A lifeline?
No, a life raft.
Okay.
And now I know what'll happen in the dire situation. All I needed from Anthony is before I hit enter is just tell me if it's not this word. And
Why would I do that?
And I lost. So now I don't think I've ever played Wordle again.
I still play every single day, though. And yesterday, because I have not done today's word yet.
There's a poll. Do you
what?
still play Wordle?
Nice. I have to answer yes. Hold on. So, vote. So, there was a word recently with 3 of the same letter, and I was on the 6th word. I was on my last guess. And man, I was sweating before I pressed enter, but I was right.
What is Foodle? Phoodle.
Oh, I've never played that.
Was it fluff?
Yeah, it was fluff. Fluff was the word, and I was so unsure of it. I put flute. I put a bunch of other words that started with FLU. Flume, I think I put in there.
Yeah, I would never put fluff.
But I had so few letters left that fluff was really the only option that I could make out with what was left, and I was sweating hard. Let's see. Yeah, I don't do the extra dulls. I just do Wordle. What, Carla Marie?
Do you have the photo I sent you?
Oh, I don't yet, but I can download that. Where'd you send it to?
Your email.
Okay. I will work on that. The second thing to talk about, and it should be on the screen, is are you responsible if your friends cheat? And this is something I saw on an Instagram story. Someone I know is clearly going through something where their partner was unfaithful.
Ooh, are you going to tell me who?
I can tell you later. This person doesn't have a public presence, so it's not fair to put their name out there with this type of personal information. But one of the Instagram stories they put out was something along the lines of, and I think I may have saved it actually, was here, let me find it before I butcher what she said. But it's clearly about a cheating partner. Where to go? Here we go. It is, how is it that men have a code to not say anything when they know their friend is cheating? Again, this is currently an anonymous Instagram story. Some say it's not my business. However, it is. It is your responsibility to keep others from being shitty and fake to those that love them. Let's stop shitty people from doing shitty things. So, again, how is it that men have a code to not say anything when they know their friend is cheating? And I think you could probably expand that to women.
Yeah.
I mean, men aren't the only ones that cheat.
No, I think
we're just worse at it.
I think there are 2 things that are true. Yes, let's stop other people from being shitty. It's also not your responsibility. It's not your end-all, be-all to make sure other people aren't shitty. The best thing you can do is put positivity out there, lead by example. Hey, maybe you shouldn't do that, but it's not my job to go about my day and be a superhero and make sure people aren't constantly doing shitty things.
Let's see. We have... Yeah, I guess this is a good question. This is from Addie Swim. It says, if the friend is egging it on, then they played a role in that. But if I wasn't there, right? If a friend came to me and said, hey, I'm thinking about cheating on my significant other, what do you think? I would say no. Right? Across the board, I would just say no. But if I found out at a later date that my friend had cheated, do I think I would tell their significant other? And maybe I'm a bad person for this, but my first reaction is no. But I'm also someone who does not get involved in relationships like at all.
Right.
I stay out of every relationship drama. I don't field like
Well, I think it depends
their
on your
drama
friend.
or concerns.
Okay, for example, your best friend Steve.
Yes.
If you found out that his wife was cheating on him, would you tell him?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either because they're both my friends.
Exactly.
But
I've known Steve longer, obviously.
you know Steve.
I was in his wedding party. I wasn't on the wife's side.
Right.
But I just don't see myself getting involved. Angela in Spokane said, men generally don't like getting involved in drama. I think that's why they usually don't say anything about cheating. But okay, let's flip this to the women's side of this, right? If you found out, Carla Marie, that your friend Alex
100%
cheated on her significant other, or if you found out Sam cheated on William, would you tell either of those men in those relationships?
No, but if the guy was cheating, I would, and not just because it's the guy, because those are my friends.
Okay. So you don't think William is your friend?
Well, Sam is my friend first. Like, that's what I'm saying. If Becca was cheating, I think I would tell Steve.
Really?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't tell Becca if you found out Steve was cheating.
I think I would yell at, and in this situation of stop people from being shitty, I would fly to New Jersey and beat Steve's ass.
I don't think that was an option.
It is.
And my question, I guess, is to everyone in the chat. I know there's almost 200 people in here, I believe. The number that we have is always wrong. But have you ever stepped in? And have you ever told, kind of ratted out or snitched on one of your friends for being unfaithful in their relationship?
I would obviously want to know. Although
would you actually though?
Because or you can live a happy life in your mind and never know. It's tough.
And that's the other part of it. And I don't want to say no harm, no foul, because once that person finds out, there is harm. But if that person is completely oblivious and it was a one-time thing, right? Like, let's say you went to a bachelorette party, right? Let's say you go to Sam's bachelorette party, whenever that happens to be. And our friend Colleen cheats on her significant other. But you know it was a one-time thing, and it's never going to happen. They don't even the two guilty parties don't even have each other's contact info. Is it necessary to step in and say something?
No, but I would have she'd get a talking to.
Okay, and that's fair, and you're allowed to do that. Martha said at 100%, I'd want to know.
My biggest
someone
fear
better tell me.
Is that like a stranger DMs me and is like, "Hey, your boyfriend slid into my DMs."
Yeah.
But I also know you're very careful.
I don't slide into DMs.
No, but not even that. Like you border the line of unfriendly to never let women or men think you are crossing the line. Although not most times, I've had to be like, Anthony, you like, because of what you're saying, someone is going to take that the wrong way. Because of how you're acting, a girl is going to think you're into her. And he, like, how many times have you been like,
no, I can be an unintentional flirt, and I have a flirty personality. I've learned that part. I've learned that part of my my personality, I should say. The reason I made no sense there was I'm trying to download this picture and speak at the same time. There we go.
Dana on Long Island. I found someone I know's husband on a dating app not too long after the wedding, and I brought it to her attention to see what she thought I should. Oh, I brought it to her sister to see what she thought I would do. Well, what happened?
I probably should have set up like our phone line for this because this would be a good one. But then let's go back to what you said, Carla Marie. Let's say I was cheating, for example, right? Let's say I went to, because I've brought up basically all of our friends and made them a guilty party here. Damn it, I just moved that by accident.
Brother Millman said, my good friends know that if I'm friends with their significant other, that I won't allow cheating if I'm around. Yeah, but, okay, not allow is one thing. I'd be like, no, don't do that,
Of
obviously.
course.
And so in that situation, Fred, does that mean that if they then do it, they know you're going to tell their significant other?
But let's say, Carla Marie, I'll put myself in this situation, which is always a dangerous prospect. If I was at a bachelor party, okay, and I had a one-time thing with a woman, would you want to know
Yeah.
if there was no chance that was ever going to happen again?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I could kill you then.
Let's see.
Murder would be my first option. Yeah, I'd want to know mainly because I wouldn't want your friends to. Well, I wouldn't want your friends to think I'm some.
What if only one person knew?
Is that person telling me?
No.
Oh, then how am I?
Well, would you? The question is, if only one person knew, right? The rest of the world didn't know. There's no like public embarrassment behind your back or anything like that. Would you still want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then I can just move on and move to an island with my cats.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I'm telling you right now, if anything happens, I've said it on My Day Friday. If this relationship ends, I am cutting all ties with the world, and I am just going to live in peace and make friendship bracelets on an island.
And again, this has not happened. If you missed the reason we set this up, it was an Instagram story I saw that was basically saying there should be no guy code when it comes to cheating. If you know your friend is cheating, it is your responsibility to tell the significant other that the cheating has taken place. And I don't know if I agree with it. And maybe that makes me a bad person, and I'm okay with someone saying, "Hey, that's a shitty trait of yours."
If one of you found out that your brother's girlfriend cheated,
I don't know. I
this guy is. Who are you?
What do you mean? Who am I? I'm someone who stays out of other people's relationships at all costs.
Okay, so we were best friends before we started dating.
Yes.
I had a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
If he was cheating on me, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have told me.
Probably not.
Anthony.
Probably not. I'm like, it's not
Okay.
my problem. It's not my relationship. It's not my problem.
You know.
No,
you
I
would have
really,
told me.
I don't think I would have. I'm being totally honest with you. Now, if there was a situation that came down later on and you were like, oh, I don't know if I should be with this person anymore, I wouldn't stop you from thinking that. Because I'm in the back of my mind, I'd be like, well, maybe this relationship should be over if one of them is cheating. But I would not get involved.
But you also knew I was ending that relationship with no cheating, and you also didn't get involved. So
Yeah,
it doesn't make
exactly.
any
I don't get
difference.
involved. I just don't get involved in relationships. I do my absolute best to stay out of relationships because at the end of the day, relationships don't make sense. Plenty of people choose to stay with the person that maybe stepped out on that relationship for whatever reason. Right? They've forgiven them. They can't see their lives without that person. Whatever the reason is, plenty of people do that. Why do I need to get myself in a situation where now I'm a tattletale or a snitch and I've done something to drive a wedge in that relationship? Like, what if I told you, Carla Marie, while you were dating this other person, hey, this person cheated on you, and you said, oh my God, I'm so heartbroken, and then 2 weeks later I find out you're still together.
Yeah.
Then I've done all of that for nothing. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't think there's a right answer because it's such a personal thing.
Honestly, I'd be so annoyed if I was put in that situation, though. Like that's where I would go to a friend and be like, do you understand the situation, like, that you're putting other people in by them knowing your bad doings?
Now, what's our phone number, Carla Marie?
201. I hear animals.
201-305-0789.
Nope. Stop it right
No?
now. Not what he just said. Erase.
Okay.
201-305-0894.
0894, that's what it is. Oh, yeah. 0894 lunch is how I'm supposed to remember it. Sarah from Fort Lauderdale says she has experience in this situation. If you'd like, you can call us, 201-305-0894. And I really hope that Google Voice works because I think I
gotta
fixed
get
it.
this person's child phrases to remember phone numbers. I'm expecting him to tell people if they're cheating.
Yeah. Hold on, let me Google Voice.
Oh, she can't.
Okay.
She said I have COVID and I'm losing my voice. Otherwise,
yeah.
I would. Ooh, do you have BA5 variant?
Well, first I'll feel better before you ask her about her variant.
I have accepted the fact that I will get COVID sometime in the next few weeks. But my brother was like, if we didn't get COVID on this trip to Disney, we are superheroes.
I mean, he's got a point.
Because we were touching all the handles and then sweating. Like, I didn't use hand sanitizer nearly as much as I should have.
Got to get Anthony some Post-its. I should have the number. I used to, back when we had radio jobs, when I first needed to memorize the number, it was on my screen for a long time.
I don't know if I could tell you the Z100 phone number. I can't tell you our, Z100 is 1-800-242-0100,
Yeah.
55-100 to text. Our text number was 265. No. That was my old room number.
I don't remember our radio number.
Isn't that crazy?
Which I used to say multiple times every single morning. But, yeah, I got nothing.
888-80.
It was a 888 number.
Should we just call and prank it?
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't give them any
Wait,
attention whatsoever. Okay, we're going to move on, though, from that. And once I can confirm that our Google Voice number works, it'll be on the screen, and we'll be able to take calls all morning long if you want to hang out with us. Also, I want to shout out, who was that? Stephanie was the one who said I need some Post-its. First time chat from Steph, so thank you very much for hanging out with us.
Cool.
We do have 2 minutes until we are going to do this drawing for the Young Nails in home studio kit.
It was 888-343-1061.
Okay.
That doesn't sound right.
Never call that number, by the way.
Yeah, don't. Well, unless you're going to prank
It's
it.
now the ring. They'll haunt you forever.
Wait, we got to do the drawing. I don't think we're going to get to everything on this list. Was there more?
I mean, there's the debate.
No.
We can save the debate for Monday because it's a good one.
Okay.
And we can have the phone line ready to go. What?
We got to talk about
You could talk into the microphone.
our movie review.
Billy from Virginia just did what everyone can do. If you'd like to enter to win that instant studio kit from Young Nails, all you've got to do is type in ! And the word, what are you doing? And the word enter. Okay? ! And the word enter, because we are going to do that drawing in about a minute. And you want to put the kit on the screen, Carla Marie, so people can see what they are entering for. Okay. Let's see how many people we've got so far. 122 people have entered.
Damn.
And I'm going to set a timer for 60 seconds. And in 60 seconds, we will close the drawing. Martha says, pick me. Well, listen, I'm going to pick whoever this computer picks.
I wish we could show the screen.
I mean, I could. I can put it on there.
Yeah, so people know we're being fair.
Sure. Let me, I've got
Because
43
you
seconds.
clearly proved today that you would cheat.
No. I never said I would cheat.
I think you would.
I said I would never
You're a
out
cheater.
someone for cheating.
You're a
Those are
cheater.
two very different things. And some people might say they're the same, but I think they are very, very different.
No, we don't trust him anymore, Martha.
No, I think I'm a pretty trustworthy person, actually. Because I'm trustworthy for two reasons. One, I really do try to not, get into dirt. I'm not about drama. And maybe when I was younger, I was a little less trustworthy. But I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, I need
This is the
the
guy
simplest life I can possibly
Who
live.
told me grinding with a stranger is not cheating?
Yeah, I still believe that. But,
Alarm.
oh, the alarm went off. All right, 60 seconds. Done.
No, put it on the screen.
You're really going to make me do this? I love how all the things that need extra work I've got to do. Let's see. Well, you got to keep talking then, Carla Marie.
I'm just
There we go,
still,
window
I
caption.
forgot about your grinding isn't, I'm telling you right now,
Mm-hmm.
if you were ever at a bachelor party and someone was posting a video and in the background was you grinding with a stranger, that would be the absolute end. I like zero, that's it. Packing up all the stuff, selling the home and going to the island.
I'll make sure that no one's taking videos.
Yeah, well, I know, but I'm just telling you.
All right, here we go. So this is, I should probably cut this actually. You're making this a lot harder than it has to be. Just want you to know.
Thank you.
What?
A lot of people agree. I don't think flirting is cheating. I think, Well, it depends what kind of flirting.
Yeah, exactly. What constitutes flirting?
I don't know. I guess it's different for everyone. Like, talking and being nice to a stranger drunk at a club is not flirting to me. Like, meeting people is not, or is flirting, but isn't cheating. But.
All right, so I'm just going to it's not perfect, but I'll put this on the screen. That is what we got. 132 people have entered. You've had more than enough time. The 60-second timer to end it has expired. So, one last chance, exclamation point, and the word enter. I'm going to close the giveaway in 3, 2, 1. Now, it is done. I believe I can't miss. What is that?
What?
This one, this last person that entered?
Cedal, I don't think they entered.
I think that's in.
Oh.
Draw a winner. And we've got
Mighty Minnie.
Mighty Minnie. Is Mighty Minnie in the chat? Is Mighty Minnie in the chat? That is the question at hand. If we don't get a response,
Everyone is so nice saying congrats. Like, honestly, people normally, I feel like in other parts of the world.
Oh, there we go. Mighty Minnie is in the chat. Congratulations. We are going to message you right here on Twitch.
Yeah.
Through the Whisper section, which is basically their DMs. So make sure you're on the lookout for that because we want to send that out hopefully today so we can clear this house of some of the things that we have in it.
We are 100%. Like, I am on Facebook Marketplace, offer up, getting rid of everything. Poshmark.
Bless you.
Oh, I sneezed on
So
the
congratulations to Mighty Minnie.
Sneezed on the milk.
Did you not cover your mouth or do like the dab?
I don't know what I did.
All right. Congratulations, Mighty Minnie. If there was any snot on that, we'll make sure we disinfect it before we mail it out. Thank you very much, Carla Marie. Wow, Stream Elements apparently said that Mighty Minnie had a 0.74% chance to win. So, congrats. Now,
Cedal, no, we are not moving. We're just decluttering.
Yeah, just
We go
because
through
I never know when I need to move, so I need to be decluttered.
No, I never know when I need to pack it all up and move to an island and sell friendship bracelets. But I think I'm gonna go to the Michaels today and buy some string to make some friendship bracelets.
Okay, well, the last thing we need is more things. Claire and Olympia put Carla Marie's OnlyFans link in there.
Okay.
AKA her Cameo
Don't
link.
buy cameos.
So if anyone wants to buy a Cameo from Carla Marie, you can do that. But before we go, apparently it is National Chocolate Day and National Macaroni Day. You brought the movie poster up there. We did get a chance to see Thor, Love and Thunder, and we did a full movie review. Keep in mind, we are not professional movie reviewers, but we did a full movie review in the Morning Show podcast. But real quick, Carla Marie, what did you think?
I liked it. I think that there are other Marvel movies that are better based on the man.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to a screening. So just how this works is when you go to a screening, as you're leaving the theater, the people who run the screening, like the movie company, takes notes on what you thought. And we always give our opinion because they're very awesome and they let us go to these things. The guy before us, I heard him, all he said was, not my favorite, and walked away. And I was like...
Which is, I mean, that's a fair statement
I know.
considering how many Marvel superhero movies there have been.
But, like, it's just a dick move. Like,
Why?
it felt like he was, like, mad that he spent his time to go to this free movie.
No, I don't think that at all. He's giving maybe he's an actual movie critic, right?
Well, you know
Like,
what?
there are-
Also, movie critics, like, if I can't imagine that there are nice movie critics. Like, people. Like,
Why not?
I don't want them in my life.
Why not?
I don't know. I can't.
Um,
And also, I love every movie I've ever seen except for, what is one you made me? Well, I love Inception. I just don't know what happened.
okay.
But I'll never be like, that movie sucked. I don't think I've ever said that in my whole life.
I think when I saw the last, maybe it was the last one, Transformers movie. That was a bad movie.
I think if a movie makes you feel anything at any point, I will have a connection to it. Even like Transformers, like it was cool to see. It was enjoyable in that sense. So anyway, Thor is not on that level of Transformers. It was good. It was fun. It was funny. It was silly. It was also relatable. And it also made me cry.
I think my biggest takeaway, like I said in the Morning Show podcast, my biggest takeaway was it is a fun movie.
Yeah.
It has like this 80s attitude to it, which when you put them, because there's a lot of Guns N' Roses in there.
Yeah.
When you put that music, that time period of movie, there is this like corny funness about it, where it understands that it doesn't have to take itself seriously, which is really good because the villain they have in there, it's Gore is his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gore the God Butcher is such a dark character that bouncing back and forth between the super dark character and then the campiness of Thor's crew is a lot of fun.
Well, and Thor's always been like, he takes himself seriously, but the things he says and does, other people are like, what? Like, that's always been his character. So that really comes out in this movie.
Did you like it better than Doctor Strange 2? Asks Flugs21. Is that
so?
What
This is what I said to Anthony after the movie. I think in terms of Marvel movies, it was the least confusing. Meaning, the story, like Doctor Strange 2 and Doctor Strange the first one actually was the only movie I was like, I don't know if I like this. I'm very confused. Doctor Strange 2, same thing. Like, there's a lot to pay attention to, and there's a lot.
There's multiple universes,
and you need to understand why this is capable, why this happened, blah blah blah. Oh, go back so many movies. You didn't really need to understand that with Thor. Even things afterwards, I was like, oh, I didn't make that connection, but I still enjoyed the movie. Like, you don't. It's the most basic plot line, honestly.
That's fair. I thought it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was like the guy in front of you said, not my favorite Marvel movie, but that's because the bar is so high.
Yeah, I mean, come on. But Natalie Portman is jacked out of her mind. And really, this is what's crazy is like she did all this work for 10 months to become this jacked, and you only see her arms.
Yeah. You do see a lot of Thor, though. You do see a whole lot of Thor.
I was dying.
There was an actual gasp in the movie theater when that scene happened. So if you just want to see that, it's worth the price of admission, I guess. We are out of here. We will be back Monday morning. Thank you to everyone who helped us get through Hype Train Level 5, not only today, but on Tuesday, our first day back after vacation. We'll be back to a regular schedule on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 o'clock. Nope, 8 o'clock on the West Coast, 11 o'clock on the East Coast.
Martha said, have a great weekend, everyone. Don't cheat.
Yeah, don't cheat.